Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to another Diecast Emporium video. For those of you that love rants, you're going to love this video. So a good friend of mine recommended that instead of going to the post office, I set up an account with USPS and then just print the label out and do all that stuff from home, which was great. Great idea, in theory. And I decided instead of leaving it outside the front door of my condo while I was gone all day, I figured I would just swing by and drop it off to the post office. When I got there, I put the pounds as up to 2 pounds on the package. When they weighed it, I kid you not, guys, it was 2 pounds, 0.001 ounces or something like that. And they charged me an additional $5, and I almost flipped off. I almost totally lost my lid. So I've kind of been high-strung and really stressed out lately. So that was just kind of like, are you freaking kidding me kind of thing? So anyway, it was good to come back from that and find another package waiting for me. So without me complaining about anything else, let's go ahead and get started. Took up a whole minute, but I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to stick with the online thing. I just have to somehow get a scale and, like my friend said, just round up to the next half pound. Whatever. Either way, it is what it is, I suppose. So this should be a shocker, another CT680 truck, but it looks like they only shipped it in the outer shipping box itself. So let's hope and pray and jump up and down and do whatever you need to do and hope that there's nothing too terribly wrong with this thing. This is another one of the customs, the last custom. So in theory, it should be a 4-axle blue. So, as we find out together, let's flip it over. It's a 4-axle blue. Awesome. All right. And the handrails have been taped up there, so we know we won't be missing any of those. Now, let's see the tipping test. Okay, that's good. Nothing really running around in the package. We might just get lucky here, folks. Let's see. And this is not a Central Valley Models issue. This is a Tonkin Replicas issue. And I think that was one of the main contributors to them losing their license from Caterpillar. Their models were so poorly made. And I'm sorry to say that because I own a lot of them and I do like them. But really, the packaging never really protected any of the models. So if you haven't seen any of my other videos, on the back of the box it says CT680 on highway truck, and it lists the details of the tractor. Go ahead and pull this thing out here. Like always, it's just 2 pull-apart formers, plastic formers. But this one is taped somewhere. Where are you taped, bud? Okay. I guess it wasn't. I was just trying to be extra gentle. Off comes the top part. Running out of room here. And inside again, you can see the 2 handrails right there, center of your screen. And here's the truck. Looking good. I love these trucks. I really wish that Caterpillar in the real world would have continued their on-highway program. It's just too difficult to compete with the big guys, see Peterbilt, Mack, etc., etc. Freightliner is another one. But you know, they still are leading. they still are the global leader in construction equipment and mining equipment, truck engines, etc. Very nice truck. Great mud flaps. Great detail. I love the functionality of the 5th wheel. See if I can brighten this up a little bit. No, actually it's showing up there. You can see this space right here. It will slide up to there, so it'll hook onto most of your trailers. Just the one piece of advice I would tell you is the Jeeps, if you want to get a Jeep set with this, with the Cheater Lowboys, the Jeeps do not hook up very well. They kind of sit at an angle, and it doesn't really look right. However, the Lowboys will fit in here if you just want to use the Lowboy. Underneath, the transmission and drive shaft is detailed. You got your gas tanks and your hydraulic tanks. your step rails, all that fun stuff. Again, the doors don't open. There's 2 exhaust stacks. A great Caterpillar emblem on the front of the grill. Thankfully, this one is still intact. Break this up. Oh. Hold on. Come on, phone. Really need to invest in a better camera. Anyway, there's the cat logo. So again, this was a custom that I had done because Tonkin didn't offer the blue in the 4-axle configuration. It was only in the 2-axle configuration. So it's nice to have one of each color in all of the different configurations. So again, big thank you to my friends over in Cali at Central Valley Models. So check them out, centralvalleymodels.net, or you can call them. You can call their sales rep, Louise. She's one of the sweetest ladies you will ever meet. And also, you can check out their eBay page if you want to look into purchasing a combo set with the loader. My understanding is that it's literally this simple. I haven't done it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to try it. But it's my understanding that you just unscrew the single screw here, and the cab comes off. So one possible idea, if, say, for example, you wanted an orange 4-axle truck, and the only ones they still had available were the orange 3 axles, perhaps you could buy a red 4-axle, unscrew the red cab, put the orange cab back on, tighten up the screw, and in theory, you should be good to go. Talking to Bruno, one of the head honchos over at Central Valley Models, he's who did this for me. He said it was literally a 2 or 3 minute affair. Pretty simple. So, all right, guys. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a great week.